Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're looking to start your own online store and need a step-by-step guide on setting up Shopify, you are in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to get your Shopify store up and running. From creating your account to launching your site and driving traffic. Whether you are an entrepreneur, small business owner, or just getting started, I have got you covered. So let's dive right in. What is Shopify and its purpose? Shopify is a leading e-commerce platform that allows individuals and businesses to create, customize, and manage online stores without technical expertise. It provides tools to sell products, manage inventory, process payments, and scale your business. Who is this tutorial for? This tutorial is for entrepreneurs, small business owners, beginners, established businesses. Benefits of using Shopify for e-commerce. Ease of use. No coding skills are needed. Customization. Plenty of themes and tools to design your store. All in one solution. Covers everything from payments to shipping. Scalability. Suitable for startups to enterprise level businesses. 24 by 7 support. Always there to assist you. Step 1. Getting started with Shopify. What is Shopify? Overview of features and pricing plans. Shopify is an e-commerce solution with features like customizable themes, secure payments options, inventory management, analytics, and marketing tools. Pricing plans. Basic. For full online stores. Advanced. $399 per month for scaling businesses. Shopify Plus. Custom pricing for enterprises. Signing up for a Shopify account. 1. Visit shopify.com. 2. Click Start Free Trial. 3. Enter your email. Overview of the Shopify dashboard. The Shopify dashboard is the central hub where you manage all aspects of your online store. Each section is designed to give you control and insights into different areas of your business. Here is a detailed breakdown of the dashboard's main components. First one is Home. The Home section is the default landing page. When you log into Shopify, it provides updates and notifications, important announcements, updates from Shopify, and app notifications, performance, insight, a quick overview of recent sales, order volumes, and traffic, actionable tips, personalized recommendations to improve your store, such as setting up email campaigns or enhancing SEO, shortcuts, quick links to essential tasks like adding products or customizing themes. Second one is Products. The Products section allows you to manage your inventory and product listing. Add products. Create new product listing including titles, descriptions, images, and pricing. Edit products. Update existing products collections. Group products into categories for easy navigation. For example, winter sale or bestsellers. Inventory management. Track stock levels and set up inventory alerts. Third one is Orders. The Orders section is where you handle customer purchases. View orders. See all incoming orders with details like product quantities, customer information, and payment status. Fulfill orders. Update order status, add tracking numbers, and mark items as shipped. Draft orders. Create manual orders for customers or wholesale deals. Abandoned checkouts. View and recover incomplete purchases by sending follow-up emails. Fourth one is Customers. The Customers section focuses on managing your customer base. Customer profiles. Access individual customer details such as contact information, order history, and notes. Segments. Group customers into categories like returning buyers or high spenders for targeted marketing. Marketing integration. Use customer data to create personalized email campaigns or offer loyalty rewards. Fifth one is Analytics. The Analytics section provides detailed data on your store's performance. Overview dashboard. A snapshot of sales, website traffic, conversion rates, and customer behavior. Sales reports, breakdown of revenue by product, time period, or sales channel. Traffic insights, understand where your visitors are coming from. For example, search engines, social media, or ads. Conversion tracking, analyze how visitors progress from browsing to purchasing. Custom reports, create tailored reports to focus on specific metrics important to your business. Sixth one is settings. The settings section is where you configure essential aspects of your store. General settings. Add store details such as name, address, and contact information. Payments. Set up payment gateway like Shopify Payments, PayPal, or Stripe. Shipping and delivery. Configure shipping zones, rates, and methods like local delivery or pickup. Taxes. Set up tax rules based on your location and applicable laws. Notifications. Customize email and SMS notifications for customers. Legal policies. Add terms of service, privacy policies, and refund policies. Each section of the Shopify dashboard is intuitive and easy to navigate, making it a powerful tool for managing and scaling your e commerce store efficiently. Whether you're tracking sales, updating products, or engaging with customers, the dashboard keeps everything organized and accessible in one place. Step 2. Setting up your store. Choosing a store name and domain. Selecting a name and domain is a critical first step in building your online brand. Here is how to do it effectively. 1. Choose a unique, memorable name. Relevance. Pick a name that reflects your product's niche or brand identity. For example, a store selling eco friendly products might use a name like Gainhaven Essentials. Simplicity. Aim for a name that's easy to spell, pronounce, and remember. Avoid overly complex or lengthy names. Check availability. Ensure the name is not already in use or trademarked. You can use Shopify's built in name generator or external tools to brainstorm ideas. 2. Purchase a domain using Shopify. Shopify allows you to buy a domain directly through the platform for ease of use. It automatically integrates with your store, saving you time on configuration. Using an existing domain. If you are already on a domain from another provider, for example, GoDaddy or Namecheap, you can connect it to your Shopify store by updating the DNS settings. Domain tips. Choose a .com extension as it's more widely recognized and trusted. Keep it short and aligned with your store name. Avoid numbers and hyphens as they can be confusing. Configuring store settings. Once your store name and domain are set, configuring the store settings is essential to ensure your store operates smoothly. 1. Store details. Location. Enter your business address. This is used for calculating shipping rates and taxes. Currencies. Choose a primary currency for your store. Shopify supports a variety of currencies, so select the one most relevant to your target audience. Time zone. Set your time zone to ensure accurate order processing and reporting. This is particularly important for managing promotions and customer interactions. 2. Payment settings. Shopify Payments. Shopify's built-in payments gateway supports major credit cards and provides a seamless checkout experience. Benefit includes no third-party transactions fees and real-time tracking of payments. Alternative payment methods enable other gateways like PayPal, Stripe, or Amazon Pay. Each gateway may have its own transactions fees and setup requirements. Manual payments setup option for bank transfers, cash on delivery, or other offline methods if applicable. 3. Shipping settings. Shipping zones define where you will ship your products. For example, domestic only or international. Rates flat rates charge a fixed amount for shipping, regardless of order size. Weight based rates adjust rates based on the total weight of the order. Free shipping attract customers by offering free shipping on all orders or orders over a certain amount. Carriers and apps integrate with shipping carriers like USPS, FedEx, or DHL for real time rate calculations. You can also explore apps for advanced shipping solutions. 4. Taxes. Automatic tax rates. Shopify can calculate taxes automatically based on your store's location and the regions you sell to. For example, US stores can enable star specific tax calculation, while EU stores can apply VAT rules, manual tax rates. If your business has specific tax requirements, you can configure rates manually. This is useful for businesses selling products with unique tax rules, such as food or digital goods. Tax display settings decide whether to include taxes in product prices or display them at checkout. This depends on your target audience and local regulations. By carefully choosing a store name and domain and configuring these key settings, you will set the foundation for a professional and well functioning Shopify store. Step 3. Designing your store. Exploring Shopify themes. Your store's design play a crucial role in attracting and retaining customers. Shopify themes are pre-designed templates that determine the layout, style, and overall look of your online store. Here is a detailed guide to help you navigate your options and make the best choice. 1. Free themes. Great for beginners. Shopify offers a selection of free themes that are ideal for new store owners. These themes provide essential features without any upfront cost. Advantages: simple to set up and customize, even for those without technical skills. Reliable and optimized for speed, ensuring a smooth shopping experience. Regularly updated by Shopify for compatibility with new features. Limitations: limited design options compared to paid themes. Basic functionality may not meet the needs of larger or highly specialized stores. 2. Paid themes offer advanced customization. Shopify's theme store also features premium themes designed by third party developers. Advantages: wide range of design options and layouts to suit specific industries. Advanced features like mega menus, product filters, and integrated animations. Greater flexibility for customization, allowing your store to stand out. Cost: prices range from $100 to $350 as a one time fee, but the investment can pay off with a more professional and engaging store design. 3. Choosing a theme. Match your niche and target audience. Relevance to your business. For example, a theme with large image sections might be ideal for a fashion store, while a clean and minimal design might suit a tech or gadget store. Customer experience. Choose a theme that makes navigation easy and enhances the shopping journey. Features like product search, category filters, and quick views are helpful. Preview the theme. Most themes offer a live demo so you can see how it looks and functions before committing. Responsiveness. Ensure the theme is mobile friendly and looks good on various screen sizes. Customizing your theme. Once you have selected a theme, you can personalize it to reflect your brand and provide an excellent user experience. Shopify's theme editor makes customization straightforward even for beginners. 1. Editing headers and footers. Headers. Add your store's logo for instant brand recognition. Include key navigation menus for easy access to product categories, collections, and other pages. Add a search bar to improve usability. Footers. Add links to important pages such as About Us, Contact Us, Privacy Policy, and Terms of Service. Include social media icons to connect with customers on platforms like Instagram or Facebook. Provide a subscription form for customers to sign up for newsletters. 2. Adding banners. Banners and sliders. Showcase your latest products, promotions, or seasonal offers. Use high quality images to create an engaging visual experience. Add a call to action button, for example, shop now or explore collection, to direct visitors to specific products or pages. Tips: update your banners regularly to keep the homepage fresh and relevant. 3. Adjusting fonts and colors. Fonts. Choose fonts that align with your brand's personality. For example, modern and sleek fonts work well for tech stores, while playful fonts might suit children's products. Maintain readability by avoiding overly decorative fonts for body text. Colors. Use a consistent color palette that reflects your brand identity. Highlight key elements like add to cart button or sale banners with bold, contrasting colors to draw attention. Theme settings. Most themes have a settings panel where you can adjust fonts, colors, and other style options with ease. 4. Mobile optimization tips. Why it matters. A significant portion of online shoppers browse and make purchases on mobile devices. Ensuring a seamless mobile experience is crucial for conversions. Tips. Test your store on various devices and screen sizes to ensure it looks good and functions smoothly. Keep navigation simple with clear menus and buttons that are easy to tap. Optimize images for faster loading times without sacrificing quality. Use Shopify's built in mobile preview tool to see how changes will appear on smartphones and tablets. By carefully selecting and customizing a Shopify theme, you can create a visually appealing and user friendly store that resonates with your target audience and encourages them to shop. Step 4. Adding products. Adding your first product. Adding products to your Shopify store is one of the most important steps in setting up your e commerce business. Here is a detailed guide to help you create an attractive and informative product listing. 1. Navigate to the product page. Step 1. From your Shopify dashboard, go to the Products tab on the left hand menu. Step 2. Click on Add Products to open the product creation form. 2. Add a product title. Choose a clear and concise title that reflects the product. Include keywords relevant to the product to improve its visibility in search results. Example: instead of shirt, use man's slim fit cotton shirt, navy blue. 3. Write a compelling product descriptions. The description is your opportunity to highlight the product's features, benefits, and uses. Structure. Start with an engaging hook that grabs attention. Provide details about the product's material, dimensions, or unique features. Highlight benefits that solve customer pain points. Tone. Use language that resonates with your target audience. For example, formal for luxury items, casual for everyday products. Example: elevate your wardrobe with our man's slim fit cotton shirt, crafted from premium quality cotton. This shirt offers unmatched comfort and style. The sleek navy blue color is perfect for both casual outings and formal occasions. 4. Add high quality images. Use multiple images to showcase your product from different angles. Include close up shots for detailed features like stitching or texture. Use lifestyle images that shows the product in real life scenarios. Ensure the images are well lit and optimized for fast loading. 5. Set up price and inventory levels. Price. Enter the selling price for the product. Optionally, add a compare at price to display discounts. For example, a product priced at $50 with a compare at price of $70 shows a $20 discount. Inventory levels. Track stock by enabling the track quantity option. Enter the available stock quantity to avoid overselling. 6. Include variants. If your product comes in different options, for example, sizes, colors, materials, create variants. Scroll to the variants section, add options like size, small, medium, large, or color, red, blue, green. Set separate prices, inventory levels, and images for each variant. Organizing products with collections. Collections group similar products to make browsing easier for customers. For example, you might have collections for summer sale, new arrivals, or man's clothing. 1. Creating a collection. Navigate to Products, Collections in the Shopify dashboard. Click on Create Collection and give it a descriptive name. Example: winter jackets or under $50 deals. 2. Collection types. Manual collections. Add products individually. This is ideal for specific or exclusive groupings. Automated collections. Use conditions to automatically include products that meet specific criteria such as tags, prices, or product types. Example: create a collection for on sale items by setting a condition for price is less than $50. 3. Benefits of organizing with collections. Makes navigation easier for customers. Encourages browsing, which can lead to increased sales. Help you highlight seasonal, promotional, or niche items effectively. Writing SEO friendly product descriptions. To help your products rank higher in search engine results, follow these SEO best practices. 1. Include relevant keywords. Use keywords your customers are likely to search for, such as affordable cotton shirts or comfortable running shoes. Place keywords naturally in the product title, description, and meta description. 2. Keep descriptions clear and concise. Avoid lengthy paragraphs. Break content into small sections using bullet points or headings. Example: 100% cotton fabric, slim fit for a tailored look, machine washable. 3. Highlight benefits over features. Focus on how the product improves the customer's life. Example: instead of made of cotton, write stay comfortable all day with our breathable 100% cotton fabric. 4. Add unique and engaging content. Avoid copying descriptions from manufacturers or competitors. Write original descriptions to stand out and avoid SEO penalties. Include creative storytelling when applicable. 5. Optimize for search engines. Use meta titles and descriptions for each product. Meta title: men's slim fit cotton shirt, shop now. Meta description: explore our premium cotton shirts design for style and comfort. Available in multiple colors and sizes. Free shipping on orders over $50. By following these steps, your product will be well organized, visually appealing, and optimized for both search engines and customers. This ensures a seamless shopping experience and improves your chances of converting visitors into buyers. Step 5. Configuring payment options. Overview of payment gateways. Shopify offers a wide range of payment gateway options to suit different businesses and customers worldwide. These gateways allow you to accept payments seamlessly and securely. Supported payment gateways. 1. Shopify Payments. Shopify's built-in gateway that supports major credit cards and eliminates transaction fee for most plans, simplifies the setup process, and offers tools to track payments and payouts directly in the Shopify dashboard. 2. PayPal, a globally trusted payment provider that allows customers to pay using their PayPal accounts or linked credit debit cards. Shopify integrates easily with PayPal Express Checkout. 3. Stripe, a widely used third party gateway for processing credit card payments, suitable for businesses in regions not supported by Shopify payments. 4. Other third party providers. Shopify supports over 100 third party gateways, including Authorize.net, Klama, and Scare. Enables flexibility to cater to customers across various regions. Setting up Shopify Payments. Shopify Payments is the recommended payment solution as it integrates seamlessly and avoids additional transaction fees. Here is how to set it up. 1. Navigate to Payment Settings. From your Shopify admin dashboard, go to Settings, Payments. Under the Shopify Payments section, click Complete Account Setup. 2. Provide required information. Enter your business details such as business type, sole proprietor, LLC, corporation, tax identification number, or social security number for US based businesses. Fill out personal details of the account owner, including name, address, and date of birth. 3. Link your bank account. Add your bank account details to receive payouts from Shopify Payments. Bank name, the financial institution's name. Routing number, a 9-digit code for direct deposit. Account number, your checking or savings account number. Double check the information to avoid payout delays. 4. Enable Shopify Payments. Once all the information is verified, Shopify Payments will be activated. You can now accept credit cards like Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover directly through your store. Alternative payment methods. To provide flexibility and cater to diverse customer preferences, Shopify allows the integration of other payment methods. 1. Enabling PayPal. PayPal is automatically enabled when you create a Shopify store using the email address associated with your account. Steps to set up PayPal Express checkout. Navigate to Settings, Payments in your Shopify admin. Under PayPal, click Activate next to PayPal Express Checkout. Log into your PayPal account to connect it to Shopify. Configure any preferences such as preferred currencies or payment settings. 2. Configuring third party providers. If you prefer gateways like Stripe or Authorize.net, you can set them up as follows. In Settings, Payments, scroll down to third party providers. Click Choose a provider and select your preferred gateway from the drop down menu. Follow the setup instructions provided by the gateway, which typically include API key integration and account verification. 3. Adding manual payment options. Shopify also allows for offline or manual payments such as bank deposits, cash on delivery, money orders. Steps to set up manual payments. Go to Settings, Payments, and scroll to the Manual Payment Methods section. Click Add Manual Payment Method. Enter the payment method name and any additional instructions for customers. Best practices for payment setup. 1. Offer multiple payment options. Cater to a wider audience by enabling at least two gateways, such as Shopify Payments and PayPal. This flexibility ensures fewer cart abandonments. 2. Consider transaction fees. Review the fee structures of third party providers compared to Shopify payments to minimize costs. 3. Test payment methods. Place a test order to ensure all gateways are functioning properly. By setting up Shopify payments and alternative gateways, your store will be equipped to handle payments smoothly, providing convenience for customers and ensuring a professional shopping experience. Step 6. Managing shipping. Configuring shipping zones and rates. Shipping zones allows you to define specific regions where you want to ship products, while shipping rates help you set the cost based on the destination and product details. Shopify provides a powerful shipping settings to customize these zones and rates according to your business model. 1. Setting up shipping zones. Shipping zones determine the geographical areas where you can deliver products. You can create different zones based on countries, regions, and even postal codes. Steps to configure shipping zones. From your Shopify admin dashboard, go to Settings, Shipping and Delivery. Under Shipping, click Manage Rates. You will see a list of your shipping profiles. By default, you will have the general shipping profile, but you can add additional profiles based on product types. For example, heavy items or customer needs. Click on Edit for your existing profile or click Create Shipping Profile to create a new one. Under the shipping profile, you will find Shipping Zones. Click on Add Shipping Zones. Select the countries or regions for the zone you want to define. Shopify supports shipping to nearly every country, and you can also add specific regions within a country. After selecting a country or region, you can further narrow down the shipping zone by selecting states, provinces, or postal codes if needed. You can also add multiple zones within a single profile if you ship to different countries or regions at different rates. 2. Setting shipping rates. After setting your shipping zone, you will need to configure the shipping rates. These can be based on product weight, price, or flat rates. Types of shipping rates. Weight based rates. Charges based on the weight of the package. Price based rates. Charges based on the total price of the order. Flat rate shipping. A fixed shipping fee regardless of the order's weight or value. Carrier calculated rates. Shopify can calculate real time shipping costs from carrier services like USPS, UPS, and DHL. Steps to configure shipping rates. Once you have set up the shipping zone, scroll down to the shipping rates section within the same profile. Click Add Rate. You can either create a custom rate or select Use Carrier or app to calculate rates to show real-time rates from carriers like FedEx, UPS, or USPS. If you want to create a custom rate, select the Set up your own rate section. For weight-based shipping, set the weight range and the rate for that range. For price-based shipping, set the order value range and assign the rate. You can also add a handling fee for extra costs, for example, packaging or processing. By tailoring your shipping zones and rates, you can ensure that you can offer appropriate pricing to customers based on where they are located and what they are ordering. Setting up local delivery and pickup. Offering local delivery or in store pickup can be an excellent way to serve customers nearby while reducing shipping costs and improving delivery speed. 1. Setting up local delivery. Local delivery allows you to fulfill orders by delivering directly to customers in a specific area, which is perfect for businesses located in or near a city. You can set up delivery rates based on location and distance. Steps to set up local delivery. Go to Settings, Shipping and Delivery. In the Local Delivery section, click Manage. Add a delivery area by entering postal codes, cities, or a defined radius from your business location. Set a delivery price. You can offer a flat rate for local deliveries or set specific prices based on the distance. For example, free delivery within 5 miles, $5 charge for 5 to 10 miles. Decide whether to offer free delivery or a paid service depending on your business goals. You can also limit local delivery to certain days or times, such as weekends or business hours. 2. Setting up in store pickup. In store pickup allows customers to choose a pickup option during checkout instead of having their order shipped. This can increase foot traffic to your store and reduce shipping costs. Steps to set up in store pickup. Go to Settings, Shipping and Delivery. Scroll to the Local Pickup section and click Manage. Set the pickup location by adding your business address and choosing operating hours for pickup availability. Enable pickup by clicking the option to allow customers to pick up their order in store. You can also set a minimum order value to offer pickup as an option for larger orders, for example, orders above $50. Customize the notification emails so that customers receive confirmation when their order is ready for pickup. Both local delivery and in-store pickup option help improve the customer experience and reduce the time it takes for them to receive their orders. Third-party shipping apps. If you have more advanced shipping needs, Shopify's third-party shipping apps offer added functionality for streamlining and automating your shipping process. 1. Why use third party shipping apps? Third party apps provide features that go beyond Shopify's native shipping capabilities. For example, they can help you integrate with multiple carriers like FedEx, UPS, or international postal services, offer discounted shipping rates and bulk label printing, automate your fulfillment process, manage inventory across multiple warehouses. 2. Recommended third party shipping apps. ShipStation, a powerful app that helps you manage and automate your shipping process. ShipStation integrates with Shopify and over 30 carriers worldwide, offering advanced features like batch printing labels, real time tracking, and discounted shipping rates. Easy Ship provides access to discounted shipping rates and can automate the shipping process for international and domestic orders. EasyShip also includes a multi currency feature, so it's ideal for businesses that ship globally. After Ship, useful for managing customer tracking and notifications. Aftership automatically update customers about their shipping status and sends tracking details directly to them. Shipper HQ allows you to set advanced shipping rules based on product characteristics, delivery times, and customer preferences. It's ideal for businesses with unique shipping needs or complex shipping rules. Steps to install a shipping app. Go to the Shopify App Store and search for the shipping app you need. Select the app and click Add App. Follow the installation instructions to connect the app with your Shopify store. Once installed, configure the app settings, including the carriers, rates, and automation rules. Using third party apps can simplify your shipping workflow and save time, while offering advanced options that benefit both you and your customers. By carefully configuring your shipping zones, offering local delivery and pickup options, and using third party shipping apps when necessary, you can create a smooth, efficient shipping process that enhances customer satisfaction and reduces shipping costs. Step 7. Setting up store policies. Writing essential policies for your Shopify store. When you set up an online store, it's crucial to have clear and legally sound policies in place. These policies protect both you as the business owner and your customers. Shopify provides templates for essential policies, making it easier to create and customize them for your store. Let's dive into the essential policies every Shopify store should have. Refund policy. A refund policy clearly states the conditions under which customers can return or exchange products. It helps manage customer expectations, minimize disputes, and ensures compliance with consumer protection laws. What to include in your refund policy? Return time frame. Specify how many days after receiving the product customers can return it. Common timeframes are 14 to 30 days. Condition of returned products. State the condition the item must be in for a return to be accepted. For example, products must be unused, undamaged, and in original packaging. Non returnable items. Mention any products that can't be returned, such as perishable items, custom made products, or clearance items. Refund method. Specify whether refunds will be issued to the original payment method as store credit or in another form. Return shipping. Clarify whether customers are responsible for return shipping costs or if you will cover them. Consider offering free returns as a customer friendly options. Restocking fees. If you charge a restocking fee, including this in your refund policy. This is common with items that are difficult to resell like electronics or furniture. Example of refund policy. Our policy lasts 30 days. If 30 days have gone by since your purchase, unfortunately we can't offer you a refund or exchange. To be eligible for a return, your item must be unused and in the same condition that you received it. You will be responsible for paying for your own shipping cost for returning your item. 2. Privacy policy. Your privacy policy explains how you collect, use, and protect customer data. This is required by law in many countries, such as the GDPR in Europe, and helps build trust with your customers. What to include in your privacy policy? What data you collect. Specify the types of personal information you collect from customers, such as names, addresses, email addresses, payment information. How you use the data. Explain why you collect this data. Typically, this is for processing orders, delivering products, improving customer service, and marketing purposes. Data protection. Detail the measures you take to protect customer information, such as secure payment gateways and encrypted data storage. Third party sharing. Clarify whether you share any customer data with third parties, for example, shipping carriers, payment processors, and for what purpose. Customer rights. Explain how customers can access, modify, or delete their personal data, as well as their right to opt out of marketing communications. Example of privacy policy. We collect personal information from you when you register on our site, place an order, subscribe to our newsletter, or interact with our customer service. This information is used solely to process your orders and enhance your shopping experience. We don't sell or rent your personal information to third parties. 3. Terms of service. The terms of service, also known as terms and condition or terms of use, outlines the rules and guidelines that govern the use of your store. These are essentially your contract with customers, outlining what is and is not allowed, what to include in your terms of service, use of the website, define how customers can interact with your website, what they can purchase, and any prohibited activities. For example, using the site for illegal purposes. Intellectual property. State that your content, including images, logos, and text, is protected by copyright and trademark laws. Product information. Clarify that while you strive to provide accurate product descriptions and prices, errors may occur, and prices or product availability are subject to change. Order processing and delivery. Detail the process for order acceptance, order cancellation, and the timeline for delivery. Limitation of liability. Limit your liability in case of errors or omissions on your website with shipping or damages during product use. Dispute resolution. Specify the process for resolving disputes, including whether you require customers to resolve issue through arbitration instead of through court. Example of terms of service. By using this website, you agree to comply with our terms of service. We reserve the right to change these terms at any time. Any orders you place will be subject to our approval. We are not responsible for any damages resulting from the use of our products. 4. Adding policies to your Shopify store. Once your refund, privacy policy, and terms of service policies are written, you can easily add them to your Shopify store. How to add policies in Shopify? Go to Settings. From your Shopify admin dashboard, navigate to Settings, Legal. Fill out Templates. Shopify provides default templates for the refund, privacy, and terms of service policies. You can use these as a starting point and customize them to fit your business. Shopify will automatically populate the fields with basic text, but it's important to personalize each policy according to your business practices. Now, customize the text. Edit the template by clicking in the text box for each policy. Customize the language to reflect your business's specific rules and conditions. For example, under refund policy, Shopify includes a generic return process. You can adjust this based on your store's return process and timeframes. Save your changes. After you have edited the policies, click Save. These policies will now be linked to your store and accessible from the footer of your website. Add links to the footer. Shopify will automatically add the links to your policies in the footer of your online store once you have saved them. By having a refund policy, privacy policy, and terms of service, you're not only protecting your business but also providing clear expectations to your customers, which builds trust and helps avoid legal issues. Make sure these policies are easily accessible on your site and always keep them updated to reflect any changes in your store practices or local regulations. Step 8. Launching your store. After setting up your Shopify store and ensuring everything is in place, the final steps are crucial to ensure a smooth and successful launch. This chapter covers review your settings, using the password protect options, and finally publishing your store to the public. 1. Review settings and testing your store. Before you officially launch your store, it's important to review your store settings thoroughly to ensure everything is working as expected. This includes checking your payment gateways, shipping options, taxes, and any other configuration you have made. What to check? Store settings. Go to Settings in your Shopify dashboard and double check all settings, including your store details, name, currency, and location, payment methods, text settings, shipping zones, and order notifications. Product information. Review your product pages to ensure descriptions, images, prices, and inventory are correct. Make sure product variants such as sizes and colors are properly configured. Test your order process to ensure it works smoothly. Add a product to the cart, go through the checkout process, and verify that everything from shipping to payment works correctly. Ensure your checkout page looks professional. It's easy to navigate and provide all necessary information. For example, text, shipping options, estimated delivery dates. Test your store on both desktop and mobile devices to ensure it's fully responsive. Check navigations, product images, and checkout experience on different screen sizes. Place a few test orders to stimulate a real shopping experience. This allows you to spot any potential issues with payment processing, order confirmation emails, or shipping calculations. Use the bogus gateway to stimulate payments. This ensures you don't charge actual payments during testing. Ensure that customers receive confirmation emails and that orders appear in your Shopify admin. Why testing matters. Testing your store before launching help prevent issues that could negatively affect your customers' experience. It ensures your customers will encounter a smooth, seamless process when they visit your site for the first time. 2. Using the password product option. Shopify offers a password protect feature that lets you keep your store private until you are ready for the public launch. This is helpful when you're still working on your store or making final adjustments, but don't want to reveal the site to visitors yet. How to enable password protection? 1. Go to online store. In your Shopify's admin, navigate to online store, then preferences. Scroll down to the password protection section and click enable password. Creates a password that only you and any collaborators can use. This password will be required for anyone to access your store while it's still in protected mode. You can also customize the message that will be displayed to customers when they try to visit your site. For example, you might write, "Our store is launching soon. Stay tuned." This is a good way to keep customers informed about your store's upcoming launch. Why use password protection? This feature ensures that your store remains private while you fine-tune everything. It's useful during the final phases of setting up your store, especially if you are not yet ready to make it public or want to do more testing. You can share the password with specific individuals, for example, testers, partners, or a marketing team, without allowing general public access. 3. Publishing your store. Once you have completed your review and testing, and you are satisfied with how your store looks and functions, it's time to go live. To make your store public and accessible to everyone, you will need to remove the password protection. How to publish your store? In your Shopify admin, go to Online Store, then Preferences. In the Password Protection section, uncheck the box that says Enable Password. Click Save to remove the password and make your store live. What happens when you publish your store? Once you remove the password page, your store is no longer restricted. Customers will be able to access your store, browse products, and make purchases. It's important to make sure that your store is full ready for public access before removing the password, as you want to create a positive first impression for your customers. Step 9. Marketing and driving traffic. Email marketing campaigns. Use apps like Klaviyo or MailChimp to create newsletters. Social media promotion. Integrate with Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to reach customers. Running ads. Set up Google and Facebook ads to drive traffic. SEO tip. Optimize product pages, blog posts, and meta descriptions. Step 10. Managing orders and customers. Shopify Order Dashboard. View and manage orders efficiently. Order fulfillment. Update tracking numbers and mark orders as shipped. Customer communication. Engage with customers via email or chat. Step 11. Analytics and reporting. Shopify Analytics Dashboard. Monitor sales, traffic, and customer behavior. Key metrics to track: sales trends, traffic sources, conversion rates. Using Google Analytics. Enhance insights by integrating Google Analytics with Shopify. Step 12. Scaling your business. Installing Shopify apps. Enhance functionality with apps for upselling, reviews, and marketing. using Shopify Plus. Explore advanced features for scaling businesses, expanding sales channels, sale on Amazon, Etsy, or other platforms. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and feel confident in launching your own Shopify store. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I will be sure to get back to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out any more helpful tips and tutorials. Good luck with your Shopify journey and I will see you in the next video.